you haven't hit that like button yet. Hit that like button. Come on, hit it. Yeah, there we go. Thanks. When not to have a recovery day is when you're just feeling like, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym today. So if you have that feeling, that's a good time to go to the gym, because you don't want to fall into a habit of giving up on yourself. So if you need a recovery day, take it, but don't take recovery days just because you're feeling lazy that day. Take planned recovery days or recovery days when they are needed. What should you and what shouldn't you be doing on recovery day? Well, recovery day is a chance for your muscles to recoup, rebuild, and you're not going to be exerting energy, so you're giving your body basically a chance to heal from all the strain and stress you've been putting on it over the past couple days, past couple weeks, however long it's been since you last took a rest day. If your joints are hurting, if your bones are hurting, if you feel super lethargic and fatigued, it's probably time for a rest day. Probably time for like 2 rest days in a row if you're feeling like really sore in your joints and stuff. But you can also actively work through those. I'm going to show you a few things you can do today to do that. Some people don't like taking rest days because they feel lazy. There's things that you can incorporate with that. That way you don't feel like that. You can meal prep those days. You can do other stuff that's going to help you benefit. Stretch, yoga, meditation, go get a massage. And you're going to perform and continue to do well. And taking rest is very important for minimizing injury, which is the other aspect of doing well. If you minimize your injury, you're going to maximize your potential. And what I've realized is if I would have mitigated all of these little injuries that popped up, and it's like every time I got a little bit injured, never a major injury where I needed surgery or anything, but just minor things. But it's like every time that I got that little injury, I thought the set before I should stop. And every time I didn't. So it's like, listen to that voice. If you need to rest, if you need to stop, do it. Trust yourself. But let's go into some workouts right now that might help you get through some of these stagnation periods where you want to kind of work through your rest day, or maybe stuff that you can just incorporate on your rest day, or even on the same days that you work out. If you have an extra 20 minutes or something, they're going to carry over and they're going to have some benefits. So I'm going to show you what I do. Alright, so what I do is I take a pole. I make these myself actually. I can make you one if you guys want one. Just send me a message on Instagram or something. We'll do custom ones. But I use this and I go through some active motions, active movement patterns that I use for powerlifting. So like bench press, I'll go through squat, deadlift, overhead press, things that I want to improve on the form, the range of motion, muscle activation. I'll do that. And while I'm doing this, I'm visualizing either one of 3 things. I'm doing it, 1, for controlled muscle activation. So for that, I'll go real slow, let the muscles really get engaged. Or I'll do number 2, which is a movement, or which is a competition visualization basically. So it's like I'll do everything competition form, how I would in a competition. Everything's gonna be pristine, power's gonna be there. And then the one I'm gonna show you today, which I'm doing because it kind of incorporates a little bit of cardio, and I'll actually get a decent pump from this probably, but I'm gonna do explosive movements. So I'm gonna do really fast, explosive, quick movements. That's something I don't do a lot. I do a lot of controlled, eccentric stuff, but I don't do a lot of explosive moves. So I'm gonna start incorporating some explosive stuff in to really boost my power here, because I'm getting ready to, I hope in the next few months, go into a competition. But without further ado, let's get to the workout. Sumo first, because that's what we're practicing. So your toes are pointed out. When you come into your sumo, your knees are going to be in line with your ankles, and then the toes are going to be pointed out, so you can open up those hips. So we're going to rest this on the feet right here. And we're going to once we have our feet positioned, we're going to take our arms, Slowly lower into the position. Grab the pole. You want to make sure the arms are tucked. Elbows turned in so your armpits disappear. So you want to twist in and then create that tension. Then you can switch if you practice conventional. Do it conventional way too. So alternate your grip, get your stance. Hey guys, I'm teaching you all this good stuff and you haven't liked the video yet. What are you doing? Hit that like button. It's getting hot though. Working up a sweat. Don't forget to hit that like button. Alright, let's go in.
Hey, yo, light up. It's a gummy beat. Light up, it's a gummy beat. Hey, yo, light up. It's a gummy beat. Hey, yo, light up. It's a gummy beat.
Alright guys, that wraps up the video for today. Hope this helps you learn what to do on a rest day. Remember guys, if you guys need a rest, take it. There's no reason that you can't take a full day rest or even 2 full day rests. I do that at least once a month, so if you need them, take them. You can also work through, so if you're having some mental blockages and you're feeling like you're being lazy on these days, and there is stuff that you could do that's not gonna hinder your resting. Hopefully you took something from this video and you can use some of those. Always stretch, foam roll on those days. Other things that are good to do is just making sure you're getting enough sleep, making sure you're eating enough, eating healthy, you know, all that good stuff, all the stuff that everybody tells you. We took you through the motion patterns, we worked through those, helped the mind-muscle connection, bar pattern stuff for powerlifting, showed you some bodybuilding stuff you could do, just all the mind-muscle connection stuff. It's not overloading the muscles, but it's helping you, and it's going to overall carry over into a positive way. Please leave a like, leave a comment, share it, let me know what you think. Make sure you're subscribed and that you have that post notification turned on so you get alerted when I post new videos. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching, appreciate all your support. Until next time, stay strong, stay safe, and stay positive. Along with, I use this stuff, the foam roller, the Roga foam roller mat, really good. I use the So Right, get in between my psoas muscle here, that gets tight when I do a lot of hip flexor moves. Use this also on the legs. And I got this S-hook right here, which might be the cheapest and best thing that you can get. I've used this for years now. It helps you get places that are really sore that you can't get on your own. It just digs in. You just really massage anywhere. You can get your legs, you get your sides. Shoot, I even use it like right here on my hips. Like, you can use these everywhere. So I think this was $7 from like a $5 store or something. So you get these a lot of places. And just for that bonus, because I said I would, I'll show you how to use this stuff. We got it So Right here. And just lay into that. Those really dig down into there. These hurt. Oh, but they feel good at the same time. These get hurt. Take deep breaths. Kind of slide it around. Oh man, that feels good. Just lay on that, move around. Slow process. I usually do this for about 10-15 minutes. Just move it all around. You can feel it as it gets looser and loosens up. It'll actually release the muscle. We got the Roga here. I love taking that across my quads here. That just feels amazing. Walk through there. Oh. It's also great on the back because the spine goes basically right between this and your shoulders go right between these divots too. So yeah, that feels good. And then the other one is just this S-hook that I've had for a few years here. And I use this thing all the time. And you can use it really anywhere, on the balls of your feet. You can use it on your inside your thighs, under there, even it's under your thigh. I'll really dig in under that muscle. I use it mostly on the shoulder because I really can't reach this spot with my... oh yeah, you just dig that in there. Appreciate you guys watching, appreciate all your support. Until next time, stay strong, stay safe, and stay positive.